Okay, I'm in. What do I do to get started?
A vitamin franchise company will charge you a $160,000 franchise fee. On top of that, you need to pay the operating costs like employees, products, rent space, which on average will cost about $300,000 a year. In exchange, the franchise store owner will make about $108,000 a year profit. Those numbers were drawn from stores that had been open for approximately 14 years. I want you to know I'm not in any way putting this vitamin company down. Evidently, there are many people who view this as a great business investment because there's a lot of those stores around. The reason I share these numbers with you is because if I can get you thinking like a franchise owner, a business owner, you can make a lot of money with Ariix. But if you think like an employee, you'll view everything as a cost or an expense. An investment is something that can potentially give you a greater return at a later time. An expense is something that cannot appreciate, like your cable TV or your golf clubs. To get started in Ariix, I'm not going to suggest you invest $160,000, and I don't think it'll take you 14 years if you work it right. When I first started in this industry back in 1989, I invested about $1,500 in products to get me started, and then about $600 a month on advertising my business. 5 years later, I retired, having a $25 million worldwide business that has continued to pay me for roughly 18 years. To get started in Ariix, instead of the $160,000 investment in a franchise fee, I'm going to suggest you invest about 1% of that, or about $1,300. We call it the Gold Pack. That's not required, there's only a $30 requirement, but you have no products. And instead of investing $300,000 a year in operating costs, I suggest you spend about 2% of that, which is around $6,000 a year, or $500 a month. Let me explain where that $500 is spent. $100 a month of it is for your consumption of the products that you're building your business with. The other $400 a month I suggest you use to advertise your business. Then immediately jump right in, get trained, and get your 4 people. When you get your 4 customers, the $100 you're spending to buy your products, you don't have to anymore because your products are now free. And get this, as soon as you help your 4 get their 4 customers, you're making $1,000 a month. Bam, your monthly advertising budget is now paid for. I know several people who have accomplished this in their very first month. Their business broke even in their very first month. That's what I want to happen for you. That's the brilliant start. Let me make something very clear. If this means you have to take out a second mortgage on your house, don't do that. If it means you have to sell your only means of transportation, don't do that. If this means you have to sell a bunch of stuff out of your garage or storage unit, absolutely do that. When I got started, I made the decision that if it didn't make me $10,000 a month, I wasn't going to do it anymore. I figured that once I reached my goals of $10,000 a month, I could do it again if I wanted. So that meant I sold my golf clubs, motorcycle, TV, and my guns. I canceled my gym membership, my karate membership, and everything that wouldn't make me $10,000 a month. I'm talking about leaning down and getting super focused and building your dreams. That's a brilliant start. If you absolutely can't invest that amount of money right now, then talk to the person who asked you to look at this site for a less expensive way. But just know that it may take you longer to achieve your goals. That's not failure. Failure is not starting. If all you do is get healthier by taking the Ariix products, you're a winner. If all you do is take the Ariix products, get 4 people, and get your products for free, you're a winner. For those who want to build a huge business, get back to the person who invited you to look at this site and let them know you want the Gold Pack. I look forward to working with you.
Do you know what I love about network marketing? It's not just the money I earn, although that's very nice, but it's the personal growth that happens as a person goes from earning free products to whatever they choose. They become different people, more confident in all areas of their life. And I love to help people achieve that kind of freedom. And Tim and I can hardly wait to help you achieve that kind of freedom as well. Join us.